What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never, and welcome back to another update on Turbo. If you enjoy this style of content, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. As always, none of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
Okay, so as we stand right now, Turbo is starting to get a decent little recovery. However, it obviously had that big initial sell-off after the market crash. And you can see that Turbo is currently sitting at a $196 million market cap. If we switch the chart to the market cap, you can see that this actually dropped all the way down to 89 million. So honestly, congratulations to any of you guys who caught the very bottom of Turbo. If you did, you're already up over 2x. But what I want to point out from a technical analysis standpoint is that Turbo has just had falling wedge after falling wedge after falling wedge. And even this most recent falling wedge started to break out, but we still did not put in a higher local high. Now, obviously, that doesn't mean you're going to have a massive drop. This was due to overall market conditions. But until Turbo can put in a higher local high, I honestly would just expect the downtrend to continue. I know a lot of you guys aren't going to want to hear that, but that's what I would expect. So in this case right now, I would look for Turbo to get back above this level right here. And this level happens to be about 0.003936. If it can't get back above this range, then just expect more consolidation. Now, what's interesting is when you come over and you actually look at the crypto market as a whole, you can see that Bitcoin is just under 115,000, Ethereum is 4,131. And it's crazy how fast the market bounced right back up. Ethereum was just at 3,500. And if you look at the Crypto Fear and Greed Index right now, you can see that it's at 40, which is neutral. And over the last few days, it had been back in that fearful range. And then if you look at the altcoin season, it's 42 out of 100. And I will continue to argue exactly what I've been saying in all my previous videos. If this did not include the top 10 cryptocurrencies, I would honestly expect this to be significantly lower. If this was only going off of market confidence in the mid caps and the low caps, then I would expect this to be like 5 out of 100. As you get lower in market cap, there is so much blood in the market. And there are a lot of people who are panicking right now. But then if you look at some of the high caps like Ethereum, you can see that Ethereum is only down 16% from its all-time high. It's rebounded very nicely from the market sell-off. If you look at something like BNB, it's holding even stronger. You can see that BNB actually just reached an all-time high 5 hours ago. It's only down 5.8% from its all-time high. So some of these high caps are doing very well right now. If you come over here and you look at meme coins, though, that's not the case. So I know a lot of people are freaking out about Turbo, but just look at something like Pepe. Pepe is down 23% in the last week. Look at something like Dogecoin. It's down 19.3% in the last week. And if you actually click on Pepe, you can see that Pepe is down 72.7% from its all-time high 10 months ago. And if we come down here and compare that to Turbo, you can see that Turbo is actually down 80% from its all-time high 10 months ago. And it's no secret that Pepe has been one of the strongest performing meme coins this entire cycle. So again, I understand that it doesn't necessarily feel great for Turbo right now, but that's really the story with all of these meme coins. There are very few meme coins in the market that are doing anything at the moment. The reality is that we just still have not seen profit rotation. Now, if you come over here and you look at the Ethereum chart, though, this is where things are kind of interesting. A lot of people are super worried about the market sell-off, but it's interesting because price action wicked just beneath the 21 weekly moving average. If you guys have been watching my content at all, you know that I've been talking about this level a lot. I've been saying if we lose that 4,100 to 3,800 range, I would expect a retest of the 21 weekly. And it's even more interesting because you can see that we clearly lost that level and we broke beneath the 21 weekly, but then we closed above the top trend line. That just shows that this is textbook support and resistance. And then the 21 weekly retest also liquidated a lot of leveraged positions. You can clearly see from a technical analysis standpoint that the market makers are playing games. And as we stand right now, Ethereum is right back in that falling wedge or bull flag pattern. So personally, I still think Ethereum looks very good on the weekly time frame. Not to mention this little consolidation has given the stochastics time to actually reset. You can see that we're getting back in the oversold region. This is exactly what I've been wanting to see. So obviously, I have no idea if Ethereum is going to break out from here, but from a technical analysis standpoint, I think Ethereum looks very good on the weekly. I just want to get that out there. And historically speaking, the better that Ethereum does, the better that a lot of these altcoins are going to do, especially because Ethereum by definition is the leading altcoin. If we take a look at the Turbo X account, you can see they're at 112,000 followers. And they actually just posted 5 hours ago, steering through the meme stream like it's a lifestyle. And to be honest with you, we still haven't really seen any major updates from Turbo, but to be honest with you, that doesn't surprise me at all. There is no reason for Turbo to give any major news right now when most of the meme coin market is bleeding. That's not how you capitalize on bullish news. You want there to already be momentum in the market. But honestly, today wasn't meant to be a super long update on Turbo. Understand that market makers are playing games right now. This was textbook support and resistance. But if you guys are interested in market updates, Turbo, and just getting into projects super early in general, then I always recommend you take a look at my Discord as well. We're in the market 7 days a week, and we've actually been making gains recently as well. And understand that conditions are just going to continue to get better and better. Just recently, I posted a buy alert, and it did a 3x in 20 minutes. So if this is the kind of community that you'd like to be a part of, you can find the link right here on my YouTube homepage. I'd love to have you guys in here with us. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments how you guys are feeling about Turbo. If you enjoyed this content, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.